Hey everybody, welcome to Five Friends. Uh oh, yes. That was a cold one. Which one was that? Tell me which soda was that?
Sunny Select Cola.
Oh, it sounds bargainy.
It's actually pretty good.
Oh wow. Is it better than Coca-Cola?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh god.
I enjoy this a lot more.
Then
Nothing beats Sam's Cola though, or
uh
RC Cola.
yeah, you can't the colas go up in
Yeah,
ranking. First you got Sunny Side Up Cola. I'm gonna call it Sunny Side Up Cola because it gives it like an egg pun.
I'm more of a deep fried cola.
What? That'd be awesome though if you just kind of like deep fried.
Dude, if you can deep fry fucking ice cream, you can deep fry practically anything and still make it edible. Yo, what's poppin', little gang?
Oh my god, it's Logan Paul. Oh, we didn't expect him to come on the podcast.
Yeah. How would you like to be on my next episode of Impulsive?
I would hate that very much, Logan Paul.
So would I.
Did you know Mario's... No, that's wrong. I was about to say that Mario's mom is probably Princess Peach, but I'm not going to say that.
No.
That's weird. You're weird.
What if the story is just Mario wants to save his parents from certain doom and Bowser is his dad?
And his dad, like,
Oh, come on,
Peach's mom.
no. What the fuck?
It's a really abusive dad, Bowser is, and then Mario tries to save his mother from Bowser. And
No,
us gamers have just been getting it wrong for years.
Hold on. Then Bowser would have to be like the stepdad, because there's Bowser Jr. and all other Bowser's kids, so he'd be the stepdad, and he'd have
Oh,
like, his
yeah.
own kids, and those are like Mario's stepkids.
Yeah, Mario's real dad is Luigi.
No.
This is weird. I don't like it.
This is a bad bit. I was kind of saying, what if we got all the lore wrong all along, and Nintendo's just like, yeah, sure, guys.
They're gonna comment.
Would you want to live on Pandora from Avatar? Why or why not?
Hell no. You got
Well,
some
think about
creepy
this.
bastards. You got some creepy animals and shit. I don't like it.
Think about this. It's the year 2152. I don't know, the planet's just like smoky. Global warming's taken over. You can only smell, you can't smell birds anymore. Or dead birds on the street. You can't see a dead bird in the street because they're all dead.
Because those ugly motherfuckers are ugly.
So yeah, that was my awesome no button that I got from the Epicenter a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember.
When I press it, it just says. So.
It's magnificent.
I know, it's awesome. I can't believe I got it. I spent like a bunch of points on it that I was saving up for a Nintendo Switch, but I thought this was way more worth it.
Wait, I thought you already had a Switch.
Not when I got this.
Okay.
Did you really think it was better?
What was better? I'm sorry.
The no button.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was way less points, you know. I don't think it's better in the end. I use my Switch more than I use this no button. I used my Switch more in the past week than I've used this no button in my life. So it was a very fun car ride home.
You should use the no button like more often in the podcast.
No, I prefer if I got one of those buttons, I would use it. I would get a nut button.
Oh yeah.
They're funny.
Get one of those easy buttons and have them both and just kind of play them simultaneously. That was easy.
No, nut button.
I want to get like a yes button.
Isn't that from like a Street Fighter game or something?
What is?
That was easy.
I don't know. I think it's from Staples.
Huh.
That was easy.
I thought it was like a sample.
Yeah, I saw one at the back of the line at Staples, and I thought it was the coolest thing back in the day. I was like, Mom, this is the coolest thing at Staples. I want one, but I didn't get one. I was going to
They
a
have
pool
gaming
party, and I
chairs
thought it
at
would be awesome.
Staples.
What?
I think they have gaming chairs at Staples. I think that's the coolest thing at Staples.
Yeah. Do you know
Alright.
do you know they have Staples at Staples?
I did know.
I don't think so. Last time I went to Staples, they didn't have Staples.
Oh, they were out of Staples? Then they're just lols.
Some guy bought out the entire stock of Staples.
Hold on, actually?
Staples.
On my
Really?
iPod, it has the stocks thing, and it says Staples just went up 15% in the last day.
I'm about to invest in Staples.
I want to invest in Staples.
podcast
I'm gonna
was
give them
over.
$15,000.
The podcast is over.
It's
So
over
what
now,
is
I
it?
think. I don't know if I'm gonna use this as a post-credit scene because it's all about Staples. But
Yes, my
Who
favorite
knows?
post-credit scene, all about Staples.
all about Staples. Welcome to the podcast, all about Staples. In this episode, we're gonna talk about those gray Staples that you get at Target and
I'm more of
Staples.
a red Staples guy.
What?
I prefer red Staples.
That's
Yeah.
bougie.
But have you heard of blue Staples? They're Staples, like they staple into the Staples. Use stapler guns too on them. Stapler guns are fun, you know. Yeah, and they're Staples, but they're blue. It's awesome. I'm always super excited when I go to Staples and I have blue Staples. It's kind of like, I know someone just colored this in with like a pen, but like I'm gonna use this on every project I ever do in my entire life because it's blue.
Shit.
That's super
great.
bougie.
I know. Have you heard of the dark brown Staples?
I didn't know they had different colors, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the most surprising thing. You didn't know Staples had multiple different colors.
No,
That's
that
all I
was
told you just
just
now.
steel.
Yeah. It's like less money probably though. Like if I want to go to Target and buy out the entire stock of blue Staples that they have.
So yeah, what's your favorite indie game, Jackson?
I just said a Hat in Time.
Hats
Because it's
in
the one
time.
video game that doesn't make me feel like shit.
Oh yeah. You mean in the end, it's not like, well,
No, I don't
Yeah.
get tired playing it.
oh, okay. That's probably a good thing. I mean, with a lot of games, you'll eventually get like, well, I don't really want to get the next box.
Or like, I
Mario.
feel like I'm not playing this for the sake of wanting to play it. I feel like I'm playing it just because I feel like I need to.
That's always a good feeling. Yeah. It's sometimes difficult in some games, like Minecraft, when your creeper destroys your house and you just want it to get off. And it's like, well, have to rebuild this mess now. Thanks, Notch, for destroying a pig and letting my house get exploded. So thank you. Because I'm not the only one out there who has had a creeper
hear
just
you.
kind of creep up on them as they open their door, right? It's happened at least 5 times during my short ran 14 episode Minecraft series on my YouTube channel that the front of my house was blown up the same way each time in the same place. It's
Yeah. Are you ever gonna go back to making Minecraft videos?
I have no idea. I've lost the YouTube groove at this point. I've uploaded a very sad video that's just like crickets chirping and people fake clapping and the title was "Whenever I Make a Joke." So,
Edgy.
I know, right? And also, I look back on my videos, and it looks like I upload like once a month due to my bunch of other things that I do. Like,
My last real upload was over a year ago.
yeah, I try to keep mine at least consistent. Like, hey, everybody, here's a video that no one asked for, but at least you can still watch it because it's a new release and it came out this day on this month at this time.
This video was from like November, and it was of an Easter egg in Watch Dogs 2, which I am sure no one has ever found.
Like, you haven't seen it on like YouTube before.
No, I've never seen this Easter egg on YouTube nor anywhere.
That's I didn't know. it was that hidden. Well, some people must know about it because some people did work there when they put
Yeah,
the
the
Easter
dev.
egg in.
Yeah,
What?
definitely. Some dev must know about it,
Well, yeah,
but
and
I have never seen anyone even reference this secret Easter egg.
yeah, your video didn't get a lot of views as well, which is
It's
kind of
kind
weird.
of obscure. It's really hard to find.
How did you find it?
Oh, I was just looking around. 'Cause
You know, just cruising the sound waves.
yeah.
You're supposed to. I think you're supposed to do that in games where you just kind of travel around and look for whatever the developers left behind,
Yeah.
like glitches, like
Well, it's not a
the
glitch.
entirety of FNAF security brief. Wow, it's a very long game. Yeah, it's a volleyball. It's the Mario.
I'm playing Yoshi's Island. It's so cool. It's so fun. But goddamn it, Mario, shut the fuck up.
Who have you killed yet, Yoshi?
I've killed all of them.
A record usually costs like, $20, $10 is the cheapest I've gotten one for. And it's also, you can't touch it. You can't touch the record. You have to touch the sides of it to boot it on and off. But other than that, records are amazing. I don't listen to digital music anymore. I listen to records. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm your
you're
grandpa's
slowly
friend.
losing your likability by acting like you're like a hipster.
I know. Some people say I'm moving backwards in the evolution of man, and I say you are correct.
Are you
My
gonna
children's non-existent children's will know that I am a great person for inventing the audio visualizer. Only from
Okay,
Hasbro.
how does it work? Huh?
It work. You press the on button, and there's these LED lights, LED strands on the sides that are just kind of hanging off loose or something.
So anyone can just make it from home.
Well, don't tell them that, because then they're not gonna buy it.
You can just get some lights or like some LEDs from like a hardware or a hobby shop. And
But the thing about this is that it 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 has inflatable things. So it has a bunch of it's a big circle that you can hang up on the ceiling.
You know what? I'm out. I'm out.
No, but hear me out. It's a big
No,
circle.
no, get out.
You
get
can hang
out.
off
You
the
got
ceiling like a
terrible
disco ball.
idea.
No. Big circle hanging off the ceiling like a disco ball.
Big circle, really? That's all you got.
Big
Just
circle.
Big,
Big circle. It's a big. Okay, never mind. New idea. I'm throwing the dartboards out. You haven't made a decision yet. I'm still on your show. That's how this works. I'm the shark now. You're just a man.
Yeah, I am a man.
No, but you're no longer one of these shark people. No. You're just a man, scared of what I can do. Now, well, what I'm going to tell you is I'm now working with this LED company that I haven't talked about yet or talked to yet, but I'm sure I'm working with them at some point if you give me your consent to do this. But it's like LED. It's a bunch of LEDs. It's like 50 LEDs you put on your wall, and you can plug in your music to it, and it has 6 different colors. And it's like LED strands you put on your wall, like an inch apart from each other. And when you play your music into it, it's like how do I explain it?
Bro,
When
everyone's computer above the age of 18 has one.
yeah.
Oh, I have one that I got 2 goddamn years ago.
LED lights?
Yeah, LED lights. I've had them for 2 goddamn years, and I was too lazy to put them up because we have really high ceilings.
I got LED lights. They're pretty cool.
what does correlate to our podcast? What do we talk about here?
We answer
Uh,
questions. We could do like
Nothing of
a
interest.
we could do like a Q and something else, like I don't
A
know,
Q and Q.
a human Q, like somebody that's a Q that's like living.
a living Q?
Sounds terrifying.
Okay. So you're talking about a Q with legs, arms, and mouth and eyes and nose? You know, every human aspect on a Q that you could possibly fit.
I don't know. That's Jackson, but that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. Just
What if the huge circle in the
no,
Q is
I was thinking we could do a Q and Q. Instead of a Q&A, it's a Q and Q. We answer questions with another question.
We kind of been doing that, yeah.
what about a Q and D? We ask questions and we don't answer them.
Oh yeah, question and distract.
Question and distract.
Yep. Hold on.
So question is an idea. I should be able to write these down, but I think I will be able to remember them. Good.
The Twizzler leg lamp.
Yeah, yeah. The red vine leg lamp. What's the difference between red vine and Twizzlers? We'll never know. Because they kind of are the same thing.
Twizzlers are like chewy and more strawberry-y.
Yeah, and you're more likely to get them on Halloween
Yeah.
than any other candy.
Nobody hands out red vines.
I gotta go get groceries. Huh?
Yeah.
I gotta go get the groceries.
All
I don't
right.
know what it's from, but I was watching this like show or movie or whatever, and they're like, "No, we're a red vine family. You can't have Twizzlers." I really don't know.
Are they
what it's from.
having? Are they having like? Do you remember if they're having black licorice or red licorice?
Red liquor?
Okay.
I don't think they're British.
What if the thing was kind of like a normal person, like a normal body with normal legs, normal arms, but it's kind of like our last year mascot, where kind of every one of our heads is kind of just stacked on top of each other, kind of like. Would it be called a conjoined twin? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. What? Is there multiple bodies or just multiple heads?
There's just multiple heads.
No, I think that'd be something completely different.
Okay, it's kind of like that one guy from Monsters University, but he has 5 heads.
Yeah.
And there's like a gamer by day, or like whatever else by night. Gamer by day, podcaster at night, and really hungry in the afternoon. We could our mascot could just be like a dog.
Hold up. I got a good idea.
All right.
What about a bee, but it has a bomb vest on?
Oh my god. I don't know how I don't know if that would be controversial or not. That we're putting bomb vests on a going extinct species.
Well,
But that's a pretty good idea.
I don't know. How do you draw a terrorist that's not racist?
I don't think it's racist. I think it's more like problematic.
But like
A terrorist.
I'm saying like because bees are terrorists.
I mean that's the
how
running
you would-
gag.
That's how I'd go about drawing a terrorist. I wouldn't
A bee?
Rags on him or anything anything like that.
What if it was like kind of like a disguised bee? So it's kind of like a mixture between controversial and not controversial as being terrorist, but also disguised.
I don't know. It could work.
Like sunglasses, a really baggy jacket.
So it's
Then-
like it could have bombs in that jacket. Who knows?
Yeah. It could also just be like a queen bee, but who knows? It could just be really fat bee, like Kevin from The Office. Or
Alright,
it could be,
I like that. I like the idea. I think it's strong and it correlates to the podcast well.
yeah.
That should be merch. Bees are terrorists.
I would love to see people walking around with that shirt on. I would like,
Alright,
hey, hey, bro, like your shirt. What do you think about bees? I think they're bad. Well,
bees are un-American.
I don't like these bees. They're something else. I think I saw a camera on one of them that I hit.
And we are back from that commercial break. Jackson is still getting his chair. I don't know. Is he getting his chair or has he walked out on the podcast? We won't know until about 5 minutes when caller ID comes on the phone. Caller ID? Who's that? You might be asking. And I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know who that is. But will it be Drake or will it be, I don't know, Paul McCartney? Man. Who knows? One of those people, maybe, but neither one of those people because we don't have the budget to pay them. Here on the phone, we got Jackson. Please say hello. All right, thanks. This bit doesn't work. This bit doesn't work. This bit doesn't work. This bit doesn't work. This bit doesn't.
So yeah, we're back.
Why the fuck do you hate Gangnam Style? You piece of shit.
It's the beat's stuck. It's a bad song.
Well, you
No,
are
it-
dumb.
it-
Ever
it-
thought about that? Dumbass.
It's a bad song. I can't.
No, it's
First of all, it's
not.
annoying. It pops up everywhere. I will listen to it out of courtesy, but like that's only because I feel bad that I don't listen to it, and I won't listen to the entire thing because I have.
It's the only
not willingly
K-pop song I can tolerate.
It's. I've never heard a K-pop song before. I've never listened to the entirety of Gangnam Style unless it was a Minecraft animation.
What the nut?
I was a dumb kid when that song came out. I was like, I'll only listen to music. Like I used to be like this. I'll only listen to music if it's a Minecraft animation. Now I'm like, I'll only listen to music if it's not a Minecraft animation because I don't want to see that animation anymore. I used to like the song YOLO a lot for some reason, and that sucks. But
Wait, YOLO, like by the Lonely Island?
I don't know. It was a Minecraft animation. I couldn't see what the artist was. It just said YOLO, a Minecraft animation. It's still in my liked songs, my liked videos somewhere. I just haven't had the gut. I haven't found it to unlike it. But like, you know, my liked songs I've never unliked a song.
Wowzer. Oh shit.
Before I get back into my pepper spray story about the Taco Bell, I must mention that I did look up pepper spray challenge, and in the first video it shows, it does have Jake Paul in the thumbnail.
Well, come on.
It's called Deadly Pepper Spray Challenge Serious Eye Damage. It's not really deadly if it's just damage.
So they're
but,
literally just spraying the shit in their eyes.
yeah, it's a 6-minute and 13-second video that I will not watch because I think it would be pepper spray for my eyes if I did
Yeah,
watch
you'd
it.
get brain damage.
Yeah, for watching a video with Jake Paul in it. So
He
anyways,
made the king from Clash. This guy made the king from Clash Royale. Did you ever like the Clash games?
no,
Yeah.
they didn't really. They
They
didn't
felt
really
like work.
click like the movie.
It was
but that was
boring.
okay. Yeah, some people like them. Some people
Yeah.
just go in class and be like, "Hey, you guys want to play Clash?" No.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't like Clash. Oh.
I don't like it. Okay, let's see.
I uploaded on November.
Yeah, it says 2 months, 3 months, and then 8 months, which is the door tier list, which I have yet to make.
I helped him out with that door tier list.
Yeah, I want to kind of take this idea, if that's okay with you, because I want to talk about doors for 10 minutes straight.
We stole it from an ice cream sandwich.
Uh,
I didn't steal it.
borrowed it.
Well, I mean, he openly encouraged other people to do their own door tier lists.
Yeah, that's, if people do that, it could be like, well, free content, let's go, doors. I like this one that looks like burgundy.
No. It's like a certain type of door.
Yeah. I like this one that was bought from Home Depot. Look at my door. I want to make like a joke one, though. I want to be like,
because dog.
yeah.
Doggy doors are the best kind of doors.
Those are the smallest and the easiest to fit indoors for humans.
Well,
it's barely a debate.
what do you mean barely a debate?
One second, we try it right now.
You can't fit in a goddamn doggy door, Mike.
All right, I made it through the door.
Wait, you got through a doggy door?
I made it through the door. I'm coming back in. All right, I'm back.
You went through a doggy door.
Yes, a very real dog door.
The only time I was able to fit through a doggy door was like once. I was at grandparents' house. I was in the backyard. Everyone else was inside. I kept banging on the back door. They couldn't hear me for some fucking reason. And the only way I would get inside is if I just crawled through the doggy door because they had 2 dogs.
It's like you can't do anything. Like, fucking human, you're gonna fuck up all the time.
Like Bill
Yeah.
Cosby. Like, why did he get canceled?
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Did you see that video when he got out of jail and he was like, hey.
He's innocent.
It was amazing. It's just other reporters. They're like, Mr. Cosby. He's like, hey.
Did he actually do that?
Yeah, you can look it up. It's amazing.
That's hardcore.
That's amazing. Like, if there was a time to do, like, just Fat Albert can truly do no wrong. Man, that guy has legendary comedic timing.
Yeah.
Good God. Just the amazing. Just to treat that with such levity. You've been
Do you wanna
accused
be
of,
like-
drugging 50 women. You get
you wanna be like
released
Bill
from
Cosby one
jail
day?
and you're like, hey.
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole. It's amazing.
My boy Bill
There's
did
no-
not do anything wrong.
What?
Bill did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Did nothing wrong. It was all Weinstein.
Yeah.
all
He was forgiven
Weinstein.
after his. I don't really want to do a Bill Cosby impression because I feel like it would be offensive to the Bill Cosbyans out there.
Oh, well, Bill Cosby's an asshole, so you can do a Cosby impression if you want.
God dang. Okay, I'm gonna do a Bill Cosby impression, but it's gonna be very bad.
All right. We can all do Cosby impressions that are terrible.
Yeah.
That makes you feel better.
Okay. Brandon, you do yours first.
Oh, gosh. You put the pudding in the pudding pop. I don't even know what he does. That was my terrible impression. There, I got that out of the way. You guys' turn.
Zane, you got an impression?
I don't really know how Bill Cosby sounds or what he does. But
Get inside the darndest things.
all right, let's see. I just drugged a bunch of women. That's my impression.
Kobe!
That's what he said. That's what he famously said.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. And I just drugged a bunch of women. And he crumpled up a piece of paper and went, Kobe! And threw it in the trash.
Do not mistake the funk on this nasty dunk.
Gosh.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. That was. Anthony, we gotta hear your Cosby. You're gonna do it. You made everybody else do it.
Just
Yep.
gonna do the famous Bill Cosby out of jail impression that you just did. Okay.
That was decent. Not gonna lie.
Dang, there's so many questions. Oh, this one's a great one. Who invented gravity?
Sir Isaac Newton invented gravity. Before he invented gravity, everyone was just like flying around in the air. But then, luckily, the apple somehow had gravity, and he invented it. He invented gravity.
He was the only able to walk on solid ground.
Yeah. And then he was just like, you know what, you guys, I feel pity on you. You should be able to walk on solid ground. So he snapped his fingers, and Sir Isaac Newton invented gravity.
He got out the Infinity Stones and snapped his fingers and invented it.
I'm pretty sure that's what the history books say.
Yeah. He had like a bunch of indents in his chin. He was kind of purple because of all like the blood kind of rushing to his head because of no gravity, but he just he stood his ground.
Yeah, he was like, gravity exists, and gravity just existed.
Gravity, booyah! And then everyone started floating back down to the ground.
No, they
In a
just
very
fell out
violent-
of the skies.
Oh yeah, so it was raining humans for 3 days.
The people that were just born
Please.
weren't that high up in the air, but then the really old 90-year-olds were very high up in the air, and then gravity was invented, and they just fell down.
They floated like a balloon.
You know, the people weren't who was it? Neil Armstrong that went to the moon. Neil Armstrong wasn't actually the first one to the moon. It was the people before Sir Isaac Newton invented gravity. They just floated up to the moon. And
Technically, we've been to Pluto before. They're still out there.
he didn't invent Pluto's gravity yet.
Yeah. So maybe there are people outside the universe who just kind of like floated off. They probably passed away by this point, but you know.
No, I'm pretty
out
sure
there.
once you exit Earth, you can't die.
Oh yeah, you can't die. So, as soon as you leave the atmosphere, you are just immortalized.
Mhm.
You're one with space.
Arnold Schwarzenegger angers millions when he comments poggers on a Call Me Carson video. Scientists baffled. If I'm not in the podcast next week, that is because I have been beat up by Arnold Schwarzenegger outside of a McDonald's for making that joke. And for that, I must say, me and Arnold go way back. That's not true. I have never met Arnold Schwarzenegger in my life. All I know is that he's the Terminator, and he's also in a Christmas movie, and it's really hard to watch them back to back. Because when Arnold Schwarzenegger goes from a psychotic robot murderer to a dad who wants to get his son a robot toy, it kind of gets confusing very fast.
Wait, are we recording the thing?
Yeah, that's the podcast. I'm Anthony.
Do the intro.
I have an idea for the mascot, and you're not gonna like it. Do you want to know what it
Okay.
is?
Yeah.
What is it?
So it's a red.
Is it a render?
It's a red vine with legs and eyes and a mouth.
Why red vines?
I don't know. I think it's funny because they're so skinny, You know,
But
it's
they're
like it's kind of like a funny swirly. You know,
But red vines suck.
but red vines are good.
They don't have any flavor.
I'm the only one probably in my town that enjoys black licorice and red licorice.
You
and-
sick bastard. Animal.
I'm also probably the only one in my town who thinks pineapple belongs on pizza, because
Yeah.
It
wow.
doesn't belong there, but it's welcome.
I like Hawaiian pizza. Hawaii's got it good, you know. Hawaiian
Actually,
pizza's
it's the
awesome.
Canadians that made it.
Well, it's named after Hawaii, so Hawaii's got it good. They got a good pizza named after them.
No, it
That's-
was the Canadians that did it. Sick bastard.
Darn Canadians.
Yeah, those dang Canadians. Sorry, Canada.
I thought I liked you guys.
Canada.
Canada. I kept calling it Canada when I was younger for some reason. I also thought H came in the alphabet twice, but I was also wrong there.
What?
Yeah, my teacher had to like do private lessons because I always thought H was like twice in the alphabet.
Huh.
I also found it really cool when I could spell my name out in the alphabet, and I thought that was also super cool.
I'm more interested in like Yahoo. Why Yahoo Answers? Yahoo got taken away. Yahoo
Yeah, it got shut down. So there's a lifespan to it being shut down. On April 20th, you know, a funny day of the year. They made it they made it so you couldn't answer any more questions, and then they ended it on Star Wars Day. So its ending was kind of like a meme in itself.
Damn.
Wait, they made it so you can't ask any more questions, and then they just ended it
They-
altogether. The fuck?
They give you a couple weeks to kind of like.
Just take it all in, and then
A 6-year-old bit me. Will I turn into a 6-year-old? And also, should I get medical help? Can I say first to this question asker? What 6-year-olds are you hanging out with? If you're hanging out with 6-year-old, then you're clearly around the age of 6. Unless your child bit you, in which case, they're
Pretty fucking stupid.
yeah, you've trained your child to bite people. And if not, that's cool. That's better.
Yeah,
But what
it's always better
6-year
to do it naturally.
Yeah, what 6-year-olds do you hang out with who are like, hey, grown-up man who has a Yahoo Answers account, I'm gonna bite you, like,
Or you just
on the
assuming-
arm. I don't know if this person got inspiration from vampires saying, if I bite you, you'll turn into vampire.
Well, vampire 6-year-olds, they're both equally terrifying.
That is, Jackson, that's a fact.
Mhm.
Stated by the FBI in Section 6 of Article 41, 6-year-olds are a lethal weapon.
Well, yeah, they can be if given enough ketamine.
I mean, or enough sugar.
Mm.
Yeah, they have the power of a nuclear bomb. I don't want to be.
Nuclear bomb is nothing compared to what a 6-year-old could do in 2 seconds.
A 6-year-old can lead can lead people to victory in a matter of milliseconds.
Well, nowadays 6-year-olds, ones that have ADHD and are batshit crazy on caffeine.
Yeah, they go to Starbucks. I feel like 6-year-olds should be able to drive and legally drink because at that point they kind of already act like they do.
Hey, do you have people at your school order food to school
Oh,
during lunch?
yes. There's people. I sometimes see people walk around with boxes, and I mean boxes, of large Little Caesars pizzas.
Same, bro. I'm
I'm lo-
they have the money for this shit.
Yeah, First time I saw him, I didn't think DoorDash. I thought this person was dedicated to eat this pizza because they either gave it to the office people, said, "Hey, at lunch, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna retrieve my pizzas. You better watch them." Or this person stuffed them in their backpack. But when I realized it was DoorDash, I looked at how many boxes they have, and sometimes they have 3 boxes, and all their friends are, and by all their friends I mean 2 other people surrounding them. Before a large crowd of people form, a mania.
Yeah, I have no idea how these kids are able to get food delivered to the school. Like, the amount of timing and planning that has to go into that. Like, do they
could
order
you deliver it?
Do they
to-
order it during like their like when you're moving on from your class, from one class to the other class? Do they just order going like, "Hey, I want some Little Caesars. Deliver it at this time. Deliver it at this time, and I'll come pick it up at the front of the school."
Yeah.
I assume that's what it's like, but it might be a lot more easier than that.
Yeah, they either order it on their app and say, "I want Little Caesars delivered to this school, this high school,
This specific spot
at
this specific
12:23."
I will tip you.
Yeah.
How do high schoolers have this kind of money?
Or this kind of power to tell
wait, no,
a
they're right.
DoorDasher, "Please
Oh, I
deliver
know,
a
the ones
pizza
that
to
order
my
food are
school."
right. Never mind.
Also because some teenagers have money, thing I do have, but I'm unwilling to spend.
Yeah,
Because I-
for some fucking reason, there is literally a kid at our school that drives a fucking Corvette, dude.
Jesus. Christ.
That has to be his dad, like his dad's or something.
Yeah, this is my dad's ride.
Shit like that, I don't know.
No way someone at the age of 16 knows that I drive a stick shift.
Yeah, if you drive a Corvette to school, it is not yours because you have not had enough time to save
Yeah,
up
you
for
either
a Corvette, bro.
God.
You had to be been working at like a Foot Locker since you were 8 to even get close to afford a Corvette in pennies.
Nah, dude, you gotta work at the In-N-Out Burger, dude. Dude, In-N-Out Burger, holy hell, they pay so good. Plus they provide dental and health insurance.
Final is, which Marvel character Rocket Raccoon was named after which song? You have 1 minute to answer. Say your thoughts out loud. Say your thoughts out loud, please. Thank you.
Rocket Man by Elton John.
You have a minute. I can
Alright.
say right now that that's wrong.
Well, that's the only thing I can think of.
You've guessed the wrong decade entirely.
I don't give a shit.
All right, you still have like 30 seconds. So is Rocket Man your final answer? It's a lot of songs.
Shut up, nerd.
I'm sorry. You can't
You're
Google
right.
it too.
All right.
Final answer now.
If you fuck, I don't know.
Okay, you just give me your
Rocket.
final answer and I'll tell you if it's wrong or right.
What is it?
What's your final answer?
Raccoon.
Raccoon by who? Just the song Raccoon. I love that track. I love it the part where he's like searching through the garbage can. You can hear it. It's just a grown man searching through a garbage can. So it's not a song called Raccoon. It's and you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this answer. Just don't leave when I tell it to you.
Whoa.
And do not leave when I tell it to you because then the podcast will end and we'll have to start a new recording. you want to guess who it's by first?
The Beatles, I assume.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the song Rocky Raccoon.